The federal government is rejecting claims it's botched the removal of Australian citizenship from a notorious terrorist. Fijian authorities say Neil Prakash is not one of theirs, raising the possibility of the Islamic State fighter appealing against the determination. Here's political reporter Dan Conifer.
Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to wake up.
Neil Prakash was the poster boy for Islamic State until he was captured by Turkish authorities.
Mr Prakash is rotting in a jail in Turkey at the moment. That's a good thing.
And until 2016, he was also an Australian. Those with dual citizenship can lose their Australian citizenship when they engage in terrorism. Prakash was born to a Fijian father, and the federal government believes he had Fijian nationality. But the head of that country's immigration department says Neil Prakash has not been or is not a Fijian citizen, saying for a child of a Fijian citizen born overseas, the parent has to apply for citizenship for the child to become a Fijian citizen. Peter Dutton says the advice to the government board that determined Prakash's case was straightforward.
The legal advice to the government was very clear in relation to the Fijian citizenship of Mr Prakash.
We don't want him back living in our Australian community, and Mr Dutton puts that at risk if he fails to act diligently with competence.
Prakash could appeal to the High Court, but other countries want him in their courtrooms first. The government on Saturday announced that Neil Prakash was no longer Australian, and today it's trumpeting the closure of the Maribyrnong Detention Centre in Melbourne. And there will be more talk in the coming months of national security and border security. It is, after all, an election year. When the coalition came to power, 27 mainland immigration detention centres were open. Since then, 19 have closed or been mothballed, leaving just 8 in operation.
The question when it comes to border security is, who do you trust, Scott Morrison or Bill Shorten?
But Maribyrnong's shutdown happened more than 6 months late.
We close the centres when it's operationally appropriate to do so.
They can't even competently close a detention centre.
The government says another detention centre will close later this year. Dan Conifer, ABC News, Canberra.